Thinking adding and subtracting polynomials is easy? Wait until brackets and negative signs start trying to trick you. In this lesson, I'll show you how to avoid the most common mistakes students make. And so now we're looking at binomials plus binomials and trinomials plus trinomials. So in question 1 and 2, you have binomials added, and question 3 and 4, trinomials, which means 2 terms or 3 terms. Now, if we look at the first one, because the sign between the brackets here is a plus, then those brackets here are useless. You could just get rid of them. So it becomes 6a plus 9, and then plus 4a minus 5. Collect like terms, so these two are like terms, and this is the hat right here. So 6a plus 4a is 10a plus 9 minus 5. Sorry, I forgot to put the a there. So 9 minus 5 is plus 4. How about here? Here, the first brackets don't need it at all. So I'm just going to write 3m squared plus 4. But this brackets now, because there's a minus in front of this brackets is very important. Here, if we didn't write the brackets, we'll still get the same thing. But here, this brackets here, and the negative in front of it, the negative is going to change every sign inside here. So the 7 is positive now, the negative is going to make it negative 7. And the negative and the positive here, this negative is going to change this positive to negative. So this becomes minus 9m squared. When we have a negative in front of the brackets, we call it a sign changer. So it goes inside and changes all the signs inside. Now, when it's like this, I could collect like terms here and here, then maybe a wiggly line here and there. So 3m squared minus 9m squared gives me negative 6m squared. And plus 4 minus 7, so 4 minus 7 gives me negative 3. And you better be good with your integers. Now here we have a trinomial minus a trinomial. As I said, the brackets here, even though they write them right there, they don't change anything. So you don't even need these brackets. You could just write x squared minus 5x plus 6y. But when you have a negative and then brackets after, that's a sign changer. So what you do, you make the 4x squared negative 4x squared. The plus 15x becomes minus 15x. And then the negative 11y becomes plus 11y. So as again, when you have a negative in front of the brackets, it's a sign changer. So you go on the inside there and change all the signs. And that's what we did. Now, like terms, sorry, I forgot to write the square there. So this and this are like terms. This and this are like terms. And then these two are like terms. So 1x squared jump over minus 4x squared gives me negative 3x squared. And then we have the negative 5x jump over minus 15x. That's going to give me negative 20x. And then the 6y jump over plus 11y. That gives me plus 17y. Let's go to the next question. Again, this brackets is meaningless. So I'm just going to write this as 4x squared minus 7x plus 3. Also, when it's a plus and the brackets after it, don't need to change anything. So just plus x squared minus 5x plus 9. Get rid of the brackets without changing anything. But here is the negative is a sign changer. So that becomes negative 8x squared minus 6x plus 11. As you notice, we changed all the signs inside here. Now let's collect like terms, the 4x squared, the positive x squared, and the minus 8x squared, and then wiggly line under anything that has an x in it. And then we just put a little hat on the constants. Constant is a number that doesn't have a variable. We have 3 like terms here. So we go 4x squared plus 1x squared is 5x squared. 5x squared minus 8x squared is negative 3x squared. And again, for the x's here, negative 7x, jump over minus 5x, that's negative 12x. Negative 12x minus 6x is negative 18x. And now the constant is 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 plus 11 is 23, so plus 23. Excellent work on lesson 2 of our polynomial series. You're getting stronger with combining like terms and handling brackets correctly. In the next lesson, we'll continue building your polynomial skills with even more challenging examples and techniques. See you there.